next speaker is completely different in terms of the thinking. Ryan has developed this amazing platform for e-gaming. So getting the children to actually look at electronic gaming in a school kind of space. Have you thought about that as a sport in your school? Why not? So Ryan, I look forward to you sharing with everybody, telling them about the platform, how to use it. Thank you for being here today.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks, obviously, for having me. I think this is a great opportunity to share something I'm very passionate about and appreciate the time. Yeah. So I suppose I can take it away. Welcome, everybody, and thank you very much. My name is Ryan Macquet. I am the founder of the Africa Electronic Sport Association, as well as an online tournament management system called ElectronicSport.Africa. It's essentially what it sounds like. It's a tournament management system with built-in social networking tools. Some of you may have kids or have friends and family with kids that are all about the gaming, and you probably are at a point in your life where you almost don't know what to do because you think it's digital and they are addicted and it's a problem and they just enjoy it so much. And what are you supposed to do in the times of COVID, because they can't go out and play with their friends, but at least there's the online side of things where they are able to. So essentially, I'd like to take you through exactly what it is and how it can help you. It's for individuals, it's for parents, it's for schools, IT managers for schools. It's essentially a new way for schools to compete amongst each other. I know that schools are very competitive amongst each other when it comes to traditional sport like rugby, soccer, tennis, swimming, you name it. And the beautiful thing about esports is that it's pretty much for everyone. It doesn't matter how old or young you are, how fat or thin, what color you are, whether you're poor or rich. The digital medium levels the playing field. And I think that's probably one of the best things about it. I'm dealing with a bunch of projects at the moment as well, one of which recently concluded last year, where we used esports as a way to digitize and build that digital capacity and e-learning, so to speak, where kids from the first week didn't know how to hold a mouse, didn't know how to type on a keyboard. And within a few weeks, when I say weeks, I mean one day a week for 52 weeks. It was a year-long program where we used gaming and robotics, Minecraft to help digitize these kids, whereas normally the idea that the traditional old way of doing things was to say, here's a typing tutor, learn to type. Games are so complicated these days that you're able to literally put a game in front of the kids today. It's engaging, it's immersive, it's fun, and there's a game out there for everyone, just like there's a sport out there for everyone. So gaming can be almost now looked at a way, I like to position it as a vehicle for education transformation. Esports is kind of what it sounds like, electronic sports, where you take a digital electronic medium and put that into a competitive sporting environment. Quite traditionally, like now you see chess going online. So online chess is almost an esport, and we do cover that. So any school that has chess as a sport, we'll be able to help you facilitate, run, and manage with ease and secure access to the platform and for your students and players and or kids. So let me take you through a quick little showcase of the platform. The URL is ElectronicSport.Africa. Once you get here, you're able to register. Very simple registration. The username is pretty much your alias, your avatar, your online anonymous name, whatever you want to call yourself, be it, you know, Batman, mine is DeltaGen or Parker Esports. Email, first name, last name, date of birth. How did you hear about us? I'm not a robot. Register. You'll get an email. You get redirected to the login page where you then put in your password. Once we've moved in, you then get to the home screen. Essentially, our ethos is all about winning and respect and building that camaraderie and community-based throughout Africa, and then connecting the dots between. Essentially, the difference between our tournament and any other competitive platform out there, we give our users the ability to create, run, and manage their own tournaments without any intervention from us. We will be there from a support perspective. However, a lot of schools have come up with the idea that, well, in order for them to run their own internal trials, they either have to use an Excel spreadsheet or they have to hire someone to do that where maybe they don't have the budget. This platform gives everyone and anyone the power to the people. And I think that's one of the biggest kind of differentiators between this platform and any other platform, where I like to give you the power to do what you want to do in your own time, on your own turf. So essentially, it's quite simple. Once you've moved into the home page, you are then able to look at the main features here, which is around creating a tournament. You can find a tournament, you can create your own organization, or you can find a team. Let me take you through quickly what each of the steps look like. So once you've logged in, you can then go to your profile. And essentially, this is kind of the information about yourself. You first kind of need to create your object of yourself, who you are, what you're about, where you're from, what your age is. Speaking of age, we are very security conscious, and we do follow within the POPI Act, and all of our data is secured on a very secure encrypted server. And essentially, we only allow for players over the age of 16 to register themselves. If you are under the age of 16, you need to get your parent or guardian to register on your behalf. We have other security measures whereby, in order to keep everyone honest and one player per account or instance, we do have a function where we are integrating and uploading ID documents with selfies, whereby this is a way that we can manually verify yourself so that we know exactly who is who when playing their respective game online, offline, whatever the case is. The reason why we do this, obviously, is because if there is cheating or any sort of racism or criminal activity that might be going on, anyone can just go and create a new account with a brand new email address. And this is one of the biggest problems in, I suppose, any online feature is that digital online safety, which we're at the forefront of. And we have really great partners, one of which is SafetyNet, where they obviously talk around cyberbullying and your digital footprint and how to ensure that, you are being a digitally safe citizen. So essentially, once you've got your profile set up, you are then able to go either find teams or create your own teams and or organizations. Here, you're able to gain followers, and you can follow other friends. All the activity, whether you want to be a coach. If you want to be a coach, you do have to be a verified user to be a coach. You can put your rate per hour as an additional income stream. So if you think you're good enough to become a coach and to teach your game or your craft online, however you want, we're giving you a platform to showcase what people think of you in terms of your coaching style, or if there is a school in need of a coach for a specific activity, you're able to find one on our platform. Moving on, we look at the organization. So this is kind of your step 1, 2, 3, 4, where you first got to register, you update your profile, you can then go create or find an organization. AFIS was one of our very first schools that we piloted with, where we did run an in-house tournament for them for about 20 kids in their IT lab. It was quite a lot of fun, and we registered them. We've shown them. We've taken them through the training. And essentially, this is what your space as a school leader or teacher or IT administrator for the school would look like. So essentially, you can put all your details of your school. You can choose your logo, your background. You can follow, unfollow as an individual, as the user. You can share across all your different Facebook pages and Instagrams and social medias. When you can link it back to your official website. And there's a way for students to also pay donations, or if you want to create an online tournament or a membership. This is one of the new features coming into version 1.1 very soon. We were tinkling with a little bit of different ESA credit ideas and how we can build an in sort of game currency, which we are moving towards quite rapidly now. It should be implemented soon. So more on that in the near future. Once you've got all your members and all the students have signed up, we have an organization owner. So we've set up a hierarchical system whereby the onus isn't all on the owner. The owner can then create managers of groups and or teams, which kind of looks like this. So from a school perspective, a group would look like this. You would have your under 14, 15, 16, first and second team. That is your group. And then you can create your subdivision teams, be it your Minecraft team or your robotics team under 14. And then you can have your A, B, and C team respective to that. You can create managers that would then be responsible and can only manage their own group. They can then assign captains, co-captains, vice captains, reserve and players and the like, as well as then register their own teams into the high school league or the primary school league, respectively, according to their group. So we have an entire management structure for the schools to look at, and then a team overview. They haven't sorted out their teams yet, but it's coming. Additionally, you'd be able to find out what tournaments they are currently participating in. So it gives a great little overview of the school itself as an organization. Moving on, probably one of my most proud features is the tournament management part of it, where we give power to the user to create and manage their own tournaments. As you can see here, when we talk esports, we don't just talk around gaming. That is typically globally, if you had to like Google what is esports, the definition is predominantly around video gaming. We're taking it one step further, where I think esports is far bigger than just gaming. So we've encompassed around robotics, drone racing, and chess. And we've got some amazing robotic partners from Hands-On Tech and Care for Education that use Lego robotic devices and the Mindstorm devices and so on. They're one of our partners. We also have Vex Robotics with STEM Dynamics. They're also another one of our partners. So anything robotics we can assist you with. From a drone racing perspective, one of our great partners is Inspire Africa. So anything drone racing and education related, we would put onto them. But from a competitive perspective, we would handle and run their drone racing competitions, both virtual and in real life. The whole coding package comes with it. So there's not a marketing for them, but if anyone wants to talk further about adopting drone racing and or robotics as a competitive sport in your school, please do get in touch. As well as online chess, we can help your school onboard the chess team onto the tournament platform, so we can start getting at least the chess matches and leagues going online. So with that said, to take you through the quick how easy it is to create a tournament, essentially you click the create a tournament button, and essentially upstairs, so my 5G is a little slow, so just give me 1 second. It's as easy as sorting out whatever the title is for the tournament, the description of the tournament, the rules of. We can obviously assist you with the rules. Any sponsors, if you have maybe a parent or a corporate that has sponsored some prize money or a donation of new computer equipment for the IT lab, you can put that there, adding their logo, so you can give them a bit of visibility for the sponsorship or donation. In terms of what type of tournament, obviously we're going to be introducing a few more others, like remote control car racing, which is coming. But right now we're concentrating on gaming, robotics, drones, and chess. So you can choose what type of tournament you want. According to the gaming, you can then choose the game that you would like to create a tournament for. If there is not a game registered that you would like to add to this, you're welcome to speak to me. We can discuss it. Sometimes some games aren't exactly a competitive game, but there are ways to create it that way, so we can assist you with that. As simple as starting up your registration date, end date, the tournament start date, everything is automated. Choose what type of system you would like. You can run a competition over a weekend, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, if you would like, and the entire system will do this for you automatically. If there is a specific kind of tournament system that you would like that doesn't exist, we're happy to help discuss and implement that for you if it's unprecedented. So we're happy to do that too. We're willing to grow with you if you have that sort of idea. And obviously the format, we go anything from a 1 versus 1 to a 6 versus 6 or free for all. Cover image gets added. How many teams would you like to add or allow to enter into your tournament? And what platform will you be running it on? Is it computer, Xbox, PS4, or mobile? A game like Fortnite, for example, is what we call a cross-platform game, where you can have a computer player versus an Xbox and a person on a mobile phone all on one server playing against each other. You're able to do that. The point of this is, it doesn't actually make a difference. It just allows the user to know, this is a PC tournament, this is a mobile phone tournament, and so on. So they kind of know what sort of format they are competing in. And it's as simple as create. You can then advertise the tournament on your Facebook and social media pages, and you can get obviously all the kids, parents, and students involved to join the community and participate in their own time and in their own leisure from the comfort of their own home. Overall, this is pretty much in a nutshell. With the amount of time, I could go on and on. I think the most important messaging is that we have a solution for you. There is a free to enter and free to play option. We are here to grow with you and to take your suggestions and to help you as an institution or as an individual to get involved in a safe space with a new upward trending market that is perhaps a little unknown still to some people, but we're here to help educate and shed some light on the entire industry for you. For anyone out there that's also looking to get into this as a career, we're able to discuss and how we can help you with that. There are many different possibilities to that, where we will be creating some sustainable models for entrepreneurs that can get involved with this, where they can perhaps take their passion and their hobby and perhaps their obsession and actually do something with it that's constructive, that can perhaps do something as a living for, as I'm doing full time now with my company. Well, the two companies, the nonprofit and obviously the commercial platform that you see in front of you. So without any further ado, I'd like to open up the conversation on the chat to any questions. There will be some documentation, I believe, that will be shared after the webinar. Essentially, it will give you an overview of pretty much everything I've showed you here in summation, with some pricing options. There's no one size fits all, so we're very flexible in terms of your needs and trying to build a solution that is in accordance to that. As an ex-professional gamer, as well as the amount of time that I've spent in the industry, close to 18 years now, I'm here to help you and give you the best possible advice to take you forward into this 21st century and very exciting field of esports and how it fits in education. So with that said, I'd like to open up to some questions. And let me just open this up. And hey, Corin. Short and sweet. Sorry, I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. Corin, you're on mute.
Yeah. Sorry. So nice and broadly explained. I think it's amazing that the schools would be able to explore in so many different ways. So thinking about the range that you're offering, that's very, very cool. And I think schools can really benefit from that kind of aspect, because the thinking is just so different to traditional sports on the field, and where you can be including the tech or not including the tech and even the development thereof. So for me, that's really exciting.
The great thing about
what kind of response are you seeing? Yeah, go.
So I was just about to say, the great thing about this, I mean, we could run an entire rugby tournament on this. So I'm actually talking to some other traditional sport leaders that are looking to use this platform for their traditional sport management. So just to put that out there, I mean, we can apply anything to this. Just depends, what do you want to do? But yeah, carry on, sorry.
How creatively you think.
Hey, Ryan. So, quick question here. Yeah. With regards to esports, do you have a program or teach kids or teach teachers how to teach kids to get kids online, sharing their live streams of their gaming? You might have seen that in the esports realm, there's lots and lots of videos of people chatting online and actually monetizing social media by literally just playing video games, but also having a bit of fun. Are you, sharing that knowledge as well?
Yeah, we actually have an entire product that we're able to assist with, where we actually call it it's our introduction to gaming and esports. It's an entire curriculum end to end with around 9 modules. It includes everything from what is gamification, what is esports, what are the different types. We also talk about online child protection. We use Minecraft. We talk about all the different kinds of games that you can get involved with. We have a monitoring and evaluation for it, so we can actually give you sort of exactly how you did in that course. So it's 9 modules in total. We are looking to pilot it very soon and commercially scale it thereafter. So if anyone is interested in that, we do have something available. Anything else outside of that, I'd like to say that from an end-to-end holistic perspective, I can talk to any of your parents, any of your SGBs, the principals, the leadership within, the teachers, the students themselves, answer any of your questions, and we have something for everyone, which is pretty much. I don't think anyone else has something so deep as that.
Amazing. Congratulations on what you've created. It obviously, people just see the success of your product at face value, but no one really understands the amount of energy, effort, sleepless nights, arguments with other team members, and all the other crazy things that goes into creating a solution that you've got to be able to provide schools. I know you can correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I am very impressed with what you guys have got there with the website and just a platform that kids wanting to do esports, parents, teachers, school SGBs, as well as it having multiple applications right into the actual sporting community. So get in touch with Africa Electronic Sports Association, and Ryan would be your guy to speak to. You can find him on social media at Ryan. Can you pronounce your surname for us?
Macquet. It's French, like a bouquet, but Macquet, yeah.
100%. Check out his email address on the ticker below, and thank you so much for joining in today's educational discussion.
Thanks. That was awesome. Appreciate it. All the best.
Yeah, thank you.